Ing tutuking programa, mituringan niyang rated PG. Kailangan ing patnube at gabeding pengari para karing kayanakan amanalbe.
Kabalen, kakaluguran at kapatid, Kumusta kayo po? Balwan niyo po. Na makapagtaka nung ating metong anak or metong tao for that matter na po ang ating lulwal at toys from Jollibee and McDonald's.
Aha.
Mangolekta. Talagang kulitan dala rin mami na dapat makumpleto laretang toys sa reta kapatid.
Correct, kapatat. But who would have thought na rening to take for granted tamong inya, nino kasi burglar, ang boy Jollibee. Pwede lang maging collection talaga at mag-land record keng Guinness Book of World Records.
Sanyapin po sana, delada kayo, may nyaludsod kami keng balen na ning apalit Pampanga at akilala ming meto nga maten na kang graphic artist and comic illustrator and comic author kapatad.
Correct, kapatad. Ay, dakal na naman talaga nga kakuha ng records ng Pilipinas, kapatad
largest pizza, largest sisig,
the most number of paper lanterns na pepasulapo, the most number of breastfeeding mothers in one place, the most corrupt leader,
the most number of shoe collection.
Yeah.
Talagang bibagsak ka rin talaga yung record.
Anyapin, masaya tamong masaya. Uling ining meto nga memyeda nga lang katamo, Kapampangan niya, kapatad.
At palagi ko, bilang tamo mong pilang banwa after this episode, kapatad. Malnala rin, pantunan na lang kay eBay, kapatad.
Correct.
Hanapin po na ano pang gagawan nyo. Makyabe na kayo, tumutok kayong manyaman na kwentuang Kapampangan. Uning baloy naman po, miyayaliwa ba ning lupa?
Miyayaliwa man ning storya.
Miyayaliwa man ning panina.
Pero metong muing dangalan,
Panga, Kapampangan. At manibatan mo yan po kayong kayabing Miss Mawakino.
Ating kayang tabe yung imamaray yuma.
Kini mo kayong Personalan.
Tayong Mawakino at Reyuma Personalan.
Kakaluguran, mama. Despite the fact na mapila na lamurin detang collectors, Kapampangan collectors at that, na in-interview tamo, tamo wala kong may excite pa mo rin. Patsiatin tamong asa saludsuran. Metong na namang Kapampangan collector.
Lalo na, nung rin collection na, earned din ba spot king
Guinness World Records. Correct, kapatid. That makes him extra special. Kaya tayo po ngayon, he is actually a graphic artist, a comic author and illustrator, keng Manila Bulletin, ala po nga liwan ng Percy Lugue. Hello, Percy, kamusta na ka?
Mayap naman po. I'm very okay.
Ay, ako yung buli kong ikutan kasi ing talagang tinatakke ka tayo. Ing pagka-artist na.
Yes.
Alright. Ika ba, Sir Percy, itang balati pa mo, kaya pang grade school or even prior to elementary years, may ling na kang maman drawing na magigisan niya yung padera po para yung papel keng bale na keng kakadrawing mo?
I mean, you can say that again. Talaga, makanita. As far as I can remember, kindergarten, yung favorite ko talagang subject happening art.
Art.
Sometimes mag-aral kang English, you're doodling in your notebooks, in your even in high school, pang miras ko kayong college. Sometimes I even surprise myself when I look back. Kasi niyang college ko, philosophy, we have a very, extensive studies of philosophies, and what I did was,
Right.
what I do is, I doodle. Ito mag-drawing.
Any influence-
Ako na po rin sabihan kapatid na, was that the reason why linuwal ka?
Kind of.
Oh my God! So,
Any
I think
influences?
that's my calling. Yun,
yung itang king arts talaga.
Any influence keng pamilya? Ating pang miyembro keng pamilya, tatang mahaba pa na
Into arts.
Into arts.
So,
Wala masyadong...
So,
I mean in music.
Okay.
Necessarily
Not
parang-
king
Parang
visual. Not in visual arts.
visual arts.
Okay. So, linog ka kang seminary and obviously you went out. Pinarsume ba in career keng fine arts? Did you take up formal schooling keng fine arts? Alina. You didn't get the time
It's
anymore.
it's knack.
Knack lang talaga. Aha.
Yeah, ang inggewa kanita when I found out about the death of Larry Alcala and
Yes.
Charles Schulz,
Uh-uh.
and I know these guys have influenced me a lot. I'm sure a lot of people have been influenced. Sabi ko, somebody has to pursue this legacy, sabi ko.
Talaga?
Ang inggewa kanita, may mag-drawing kong comic strip. I have to start my own comic strip. I should be the next Charles Schulz. Or
Kapampangan Charles Schulz.
Which should be a reason for our young viewers to really dream big. Yari mang mangarap ka, maragul, di ba? Pero at the back of your mind, I'm sure, buri mo na malyari ita, matupad ita.
I'm keeping my fingers. Hanggang ngayon, I'm still pursuing.
So you started that career keng Manila Bulletin na kagad or ating kabang aliwang liban before?
Ito uling napinita detang insidenta deta, ginawa kong comic strip and I started distributing it to Inquirer, Star, and whatever newspaper we have here.
Just for our televiewers sake, nanularet ang comic strip sa gewa mo? I'm ating lalagyo.
Itang kay, until now, makanya niya pang muring lalabas, itang Amazing Grace.
Amazing Grace,
Amazing
which
Grace
is coming out every
Saturday.
Itang supplement na ning Manila Bulletin.
Yeah, it's a fun special supplement of Manila Bulletin. Luluwal every Saturday. I'm sure a lot of kids will enjoy that.
Okay, so mama, alburikyan ka yan. So mili niya ka keng comic strips, pero the fun thing, the wholesome thing.
Yes.
You're not into, ang tawag dito mama, you're not into editorial
Yes.
cartooning, you're not into the heavy stuff na political, alima kanyan.
Although I can do that too, pero masaya na ako naman, nakanitay mo naman yung linya ko.
So panganak talaga?
Panganak.
Okay.
I also do games there, yung mga crossword puzzles.
It's a child at heart.
Correct.
It shows.
And
I think that's
precisely
important.
why, puwatang bagya abalo tamo. Now I understand why for of all collections, ining collection yung Libana because as you said,
Sir Percy, banggit mo nandun na you tried submitting your work karami aliwang newspapers.
Yes.
How did you deal with initial rejection? Kasi
a lot.
a lot of rejection.
for someone who's dreaming big, nung yung first attempt mo, rejection, that could make or break you. So how did you deal with the rejection?
Actually, eke pa pilit ang rejection because I did the submission simultaneously. So, in Melyari, maninaya ko mo nung
nining
respond.
makibat.
And I'm very fortunate that Manila Bulletin responded immediately.
And that was how long ago?
Mga 12 years ago.
Wow!
I've been with Bulletin for the past 12 years.
Wow! And doing that, doing
that and all sorts of other odds. Other odd jobs.
because of you're being a graphic artist.
Mag-layout ka naman.
Karang advertisements.
Kasi you don't do comic strip for the 24/7.
Correct.
7 days a week.
Balo mo ini palagi ding dapat balo ring fresh grads retang putang mumunang matanggap king obra. So ka-excited mo nakangka idealistic and all, anyang when you were thrown into the game room, into the war room, kumusta yung pakiramdam na, you have to come up with a Saturday edition
Ating
makaninigawan.
deadline.
Oh,
And you
yes.
have to finish
How did you
it.
deal with that? Makanano mo yung prepare yung sarili mo?
Actually, gusto ko sana Aldoldo.
Talaga?
Yeah.
So, no
And then I
sweat.
was on the
It was a
verge.
it was a walk in the park for
Yes,
you.
it was a walk, because it's something that I'm really passionate about.
Oh, that's good.
Sabi ko, buti na lang kaya sinabi. Because I was on the verge of telling you, even if you don't have to pay me, I will contribute.
So, makanano may react rin mga aporitatang kasi po the usual parents na kami kwalta lang pero kung gagawang drawing,
Aliwaman to
gagawang
kapatad. Balo mo naman din pengarin they know that you are pursuing a vocation. Tapos likwan me inke kang inke kang supposed to be calling na maging pari at linob ka keng meto nga karir na cartooning. Para nga ng karayo. How did they react?
Yeah, especially during the first few years, talagang mababa mo yung sweldo
Of course, yeah.
as a non-regular employee. And then, at the back of my mind, syempre, you're also wondering, is to happening decision na hindi mo ganyan. But then I lasted that long. For a couple of years na mababa yung sweldo. This is probably really my calling.
Plus,
Kasi irregardless,
Masikan ka
parang
ba?
immaterial na itang guy. Itang
Itang
sweldo.
sweldo.
at saka balo mo kapatid, masikan lang kay babo niya, God provides. Every now and then.
And kapatad, now I understand also but linog ketang heavy stuff. Heavy stuff, I mean. Amazing Grace. Wala mo, at pa mo rin itong kayang theologist.
Theologian.
Theologian. I'm sorry.
Ang makanano namang may start, makanano kang minunang may attract, of all things, pa mag-collect ka rin items na rin.
Ayan. So, you are into, for 12 years, for the last 12 years, keng Manila Bulletin, iningke kang passion for collection. Which came first? Which started first? You're being a graphic artist and or iningke kang pagiging collector?
Ali siguro, minuna na uling mahilig kaping kareng toys. You watch cartoons, you're drawing. So muna, you get inspiration kareng album mong cartoons. Mga yan. So you're watching Hanna-Barbera, Walt Disney, or whatever is available on television. And then that's how you develop your skills saying kempa mag-drawing.
I see.
And then with the advent of the fast food here in the Philippines, siyempre, I have to come up with tangible inspirations.
Aliwa mo itang TV, 3D na.
Pwede mo nga rotate mo kanyan, kaya kokopya medya tang kaya, the nuances of the figure.
Pero of all characters or toys, bakit din fast food ilang pagdiskitahan mo? Why not, for example, the superheroes? Or atinta mo nga maging bisita mo naman din kaya detang Transformers, detang
Voltes
Voltes 5,
5.
the Japanese characters. Why, of all toys na pwede mong maging inspirasyon at gawang collection, dening fast food toys, ilang catch kang ketang attention? Was it incidental, accidental, what?
By necessity siguro. Actually, I also collect yung mga sinabi mo. Kaso they're very expensive.
And very rare talaga.
Yung very rare. I have a couple here, mga nitang toys collections. But with the fast food toys, you get for meager...
Cheap.
Cheap. Kasi you get a free...
Sometimes free.
Free merienda na,
Correct.
burger ka na, and soft drink. And then you get a free souvenir.
Pero kapatid, ako yung buri kong ikatong at i-pursue is, anya bang mag-start siyang may manyali may collect? At bang inkling na datang Eldo, I will make it to the pages of the
Guinness Book of World
Di ba,
Records.
kapatat? Or,
Yes.
kasi out of necessity, kailangan mo muna ating tangible kakit po tang mag-drawing ka.
Correct.
And then siguro itang atlo, meging 4, 5, so forth and so on. And the rest, as they say,
Is history.
Kaya kayo po maglipad channel, magbalik ka pa rin po yung Miss Mawakino.
Ati Mama Ray Yuman,
Kenny Mukeng,
Personalan.
Ingka kung pamana. Ing dadake kung kabyasnan, kareng balang kainakan.
Ingka kung pamana. Ding kana kung obra maestrang mamietula, king matayot kaladwa.
Pamanang pakamalan, pamanang lilingapan, pamanang alangangkan. Santuario de San Fernando Memorial Gardens, leave a beautiful and lasting legacy.
Santuario de San Fernando, keeping family traditions alive.
Manpower service problems? Avoid the hassles of recruitment, training, allocation of benefits, and other labor demands. For your sanitation, maintenance, and janitorial requirements, we've got the solution for you. Forerunner Services Incorporated will provide a competent and professional workforce your company needs, and more. Forerunner, revolution in manpower services.
Magbalik ka pa rin po yung personalan and special episode for the young and for the young at heart.
Kaya betaya kapatid. Meto nga graphic artist and comic author and illustrator and a kapampangan fast food toy collector, a Percy Lugue, Pasibayo. Ayan, Percy.
Sir Percy, ating kong hanging questionan din. Ay na mag-umpisa ka bang mamanyali because you needed, sabi mo, tangible objects na kopyan. Miras, hindi sa hinaga pa inisip mo na dakal nung dakal mangging mo ng collection and all?
At first, Ali, actually I started mga 88. Yung
88, yeah. Pila na kang years mag-collect? 88, 98, 2008?
Oh, yeah.
More than 20,
Yeah.
mga 25 years?
Ano pa kanina?
Oh, I see.
And then, I very religiously, I collected the fast food from McDonald's at saka Jollibee.
With the conscious thought na you're going to collect o uri mo lang mo?
Kasi make start nung dadakal.
Sa bagay, deng naman collectors, ito naman balong na maging collection niya until such time na dinakal nala, di ba?
At first, I tried to keep it clandestine, even secretly.
Why?
I used the, kasi, syempre, you're an adult, parang, it's an
Ah,
orthodox for an adult.
Yeah, medyo
Okay, so-
mataisipanan din, ay, ninanuya.
So, on the back of your mind, isipan mo muna rin ang aliwang tao. There are some people na erantin dyan,
Oh, yeah.
o tating collectors, o try na rin atilidang i-collect na.
Ali, at saka mama, because the kind of collection na gagawa na, muntaya keng meto nga restaurant, keng meto nga fast food. Tapos man-order yung kiddie meal. Can you imagine that? Somebody like him na anong karagula tao, isang kiddie meal nga po, yung si burglar.
Oh, edi ako isipan konta, walang perang taon to nagtitipid. Oh.
O kaya sometimes, I tell yung cashier, sabi ko, ka rin yung pag-maal.
Okay.
Question, Sir Percy. Miras ba kayong puntong family gathering or minta kayo, abela rin po nakan, magipagkulitan ka rin po nakan kasi buribula rin ang toys.
Oo.
Oh, lebo na.
Ayun of course, you don't take yung candy sa mga bata lang. Kasi, di ba? Pero ati mo, ditang peg sa wanda, ditang masisira. No?
Kuwanan mo lang.
Ay, anyaran mo lang.
Anyaran mo lang.
Kaya minsan, nagpadala itang tita ko. And then, she, balik bayan box. And then, she asked me, oh, sige, pili ka na ng shirt dyan. And then, all of a sudden, I saw this fast food toys.
Ay, lang kinuha mo.
Okay.
May gusto niya talaga.
Mas natin tayong establish ito na when you're collecting, when you're a collector, it doesn't have to be na ikaw mismo sinali.
Yes.
Pwedeng inyawad mo labing
Yes,
dalaki ka.
pwede. Actually, those are the ones who are memorable to me. That I cherish most. Ato
Okay.
mo, ikit kita mo ito nga bag eh. Abingin na ini. I always remember
Atin yung attachment na atin. Engkutang, do you still remember the very, very first fast food toy na kinip mo?
Fast food toy. Ate ka.
Karang collections mo, do you still remember the very first one na sa likod mo?
Kai, yung kayong seminary, balo ko detang Papay eh.
Papay.
Set from Jollibee.
Ating Papay set from Jollibee.
Papay
They're still
set.
here?
Yes.
Lawentala po.
Eh di, Sir Percy, buli ng sabihan nini, every time na magpalwal yung bayong toys, yung any fast food chain, muna kang dili ma-excite kasi it will adapt to your collection. Kasi kapatid, nung nga papansinan nyo po, ang ating pelikula, karila lulton eh. So more than the movie, mas interesado ka karetang lumwala item. So, sukin da nakamo rin yung fast food chain sa rin.
Lalo na ngayon kay Manila Bulletin, usually before I get to Manila Bulletin, there's this McDonald's. Kaya gusto natin makapaskila, oh my God, new toys.
May excite ka pa hanggang
It feels
yan
like Christmas again.
Really? Okay, talagang collector ya
I have to
kapatan.
be the person to complete the
Okay.
set. Sabi ko.
Question. Have you lost count or balo mo pa nung pilan la yung collections mo? At this time, on this day,
Challenge.
pila na yung kang collections?
Yung may guy ko kayong Guinness, I was forced to actually make accurate accounting.
Oh, yeah.
All the, and it was very painstaking kasi before I never counted them.
So pilan na rin yun?
Kaya, Kai, more than 10,000.
Wow. 10,000 pieces?
Yeah.
Oh my God, in a span of how many years?
20 years.
20 years.
But right now, 11,300.
Since, kapilan
kasi,
niya mari may kahit ang Guinness World Book?
November 14.
November
November 14, if I'm not
2014.
2014.
No, just last year.
Just last year.
November, December, January. In 2 months' time, mahigit ng libuing nakakolekta mo pa?
Kasi ako pa yari.
Mula ayaring binila.
When the judges came, miras kami kitang 10,000. But I still have a lot of packagings na.
Teka muna. May bigla ko. The judges came here?
No, actually, yung local judges.
Yes, local judges. I mean, the counterpart of Guinness in the States. States yan, di ba?
Kang London. Actually, ita correspondence mo yan. Then kay, designate la, yung ginamit ko yung sabihan ko Vice Mayor and the Mayor of Papalit, Pampanga.
Mayor June, tatang ko.
Mayor June. But unfortunately, Mayor June was in Canada when we did the accounting. So, Vice Mayor no kuming may guy. He took over. And the other one is the principal of Dominican School.
So kailangan ating neutral
External
or external.
auditor.
Oh my God, 11,000. Okay, so ita sinabmit niya keng Guinness Book of World Records. Keng London niya ba?
London. Pero yung guy, actually no China. Kasi
okay.
mag-adjudicate yan naman kayong China.
Oh my God.
So, nino may kaisip kitang category na largest toy collection from fast food chain?
Hindi, muna.
I was the first one to conceptualize the
And then, ika mo naman kapilang linom kayong isip mo, I think, kailangan ko na yung iabay ni kang Guinness.
Yes, when they reached a certain size, sabi ko parang, this is one for the books.
Ika mismo yung scene.
And then, a lot of people, dito magbisita ka ako.
Pwede na yan. And of course, you corresponded with the Guinness Book of World Records. And then,
may kalwat mo itang kaya pa mag-accounting. Kasi I have to take photographs of each one.
What?
Yes.
Of each one?
Oo. Tapos nunokor lang yun, but from Jollibee or...
Documentation talaga.
Yes.
Oh my God, that's painstaking,
Yes.
At,
I really have to prove na talagang fast food toy.
And finally, anyang sinabi na ng Guinness Book of World Record. Okay, Mr. Percy R Lugue, you got it.
Oh, yeah.
You have the record for you. How did it feel?
Oh my God, it was the most, ano ba yun? Ethereal experience. Basta akong kasaya. I was telling my friends in Bulletin, sabi ko, I was prancing the whole night, sabi ko. balitang kepa bengi, sabi mo kanyan. Obviously, na kami patutod kanina.
So that means,
and I still have work
in the next edition of the Guinness Book of World Records na libro, Book of World Records libro.
Hopefully.
At yun na yung lagyo mo ka rin.
Sana,
And letrato. Ay, naku, we'll look forward to that. That's one for the books also for Kapampangan people.
Ang kapatad, ating katang off-campo, ating kaming pisasabihan na aning kapatad ko. Itang question na, kakit mo ba na you will part ways with this collection? Ating manyad?
Will there come a time na
Tuk na kayo, nakabisa.
That's
Total,
it.
na ako record.
Pati na ako record. Tuk na nga ko na ini.
I think I will pursue it.
Really?
Actually, yung mga long-term ko is to come up with some sort of a museum. Museum for others also to revisit their childhood.
Oh,
Kasi everybody can relate
so you won't
to fast.
stop collecting
siguro.
yung lawe mo?
It's manageable naman eh.
Unless
Pinansin
fast
naman.
food will become a thing of the past.
Which is next to impossible, kapatad.
Ala na nahusing fast food. Di ala nang toy sa pamilya.
Ali, uso na kata very, very fast food chain. Question. Ating miras na ba keng puntong any of these fast food chains, rin karelang representatives, may kinontak ka kasi dangal mo rin karelang kapatad.
Yeah.
Kasi for someone to have collected all these items for the past 20 years, palagi ko wala pang ginawa. Alam mo kantang ka-loyal kayong Jollibee and McDo, kapatad.
Jollibee and McDo mo ba?
Ali, ating pang KFC, Wendy's.
Basta datang mamye.
Mami
Are these establishments aware?
I'm not sure.
You should make them aware.
Kasi dapat manikuha ka ring award, karela.
Okay.
Kaso siguro, they're parang they're, ano ba yun? Kasi ating Jollibee, the loyalty.
Bali nung metong yamo nung Jollibee ka po.
Sa bagay.
Ing kutang ko, of course, anyan seli mo rin, kapatad. No? They didn't even cost you much. Very cheap, free lapapin.
Pero ngayon, miras
Will
na
there
lang
come a time na dening collections mo nga rin, mika value lang talaga, and what circumstances na sabi tamong, kasi like for example, detang Transformers, detang Voltes 5, anyan seli Doreta kapatad,
mura lang mo.
mal.
Pero panto ng dala pa, eBay.
Palagay mo, datang yung panahon na
Yes. Law of supply and demand siguro.
Pache may alane siguro yung Jollibee,
kasi, alibaw, yung McDonald's, once it produce a particular line of toys, mag-produce ka nito eh.
Correct.
Pero marakalan, kaya...
And more so, nung mawala na yung McDonald's, mawala na yung Jollibee, di ba? I mean, at siguradong alanang gawa ka niyan. So, maging kaila, valuable na rin. Oy, we're looking at a millionaire here.
Actually, I'm checking on eBay. Ang kaipin, I think this is crazy. Yan.
Ala pa, as of now. Atina?
Lalo na detang 1970s.
Ating ka 1970s mo naman?
Ali.
80s na rin kaya ka na 80s na rin kaya.
Karin ko pinabalo na yung McDonald's pala was noon
The
pa,
very
mga 1970. Kaya tama kasi mga 80s na.
Correct.
Kapatad, you're looking at 10, 20, 30 years from now, collector's items na lareni, panto nandan na eBay.
King eBay no.
Ano yung gawan ta kapatad, kumata ng chatong galang na ba?
Sayang. Detang anyang dinganak ko kanita, religiously. O na, siyempre, bahal mo na piyalungan, patangkayog, sedala mo.
Okay.
I didn't even know na pwede la palang i-collect dening fast food toys sa Reni. And now that we have found out, we can start, kapatad.
Ayan. It's never too late.
Yeah.
Ayan. Kayo po Maglipad Channel, magbalik ka pa rin po Personalan!
My dream house?
My dream house?
My dream house?
Don't let your dream house remain a dream with Crystal Homes Alasas. Building homes, fulfilling dreams.
Climate change, global warming o abnormal na pag-init ng ating daigdig ay narito na at nararanasan na natin. Simula pa lamang po ito, mas dadalas at mas titindi pa ang mga ganitong kalamidad kung hindi tayo kikilos. Umpisahan natin sa ating mga tahanan. Reduce, reuse, recycle. Mga unang hakbang para iligtas ang kalikasan at ang sangkatauhan. Nagbabago na ang panahon. Panahon na para magbago.
Siyempre kapatid, maging kompleto kay katamong kwentuhan. Wala kaming tour.
Yes.
At special tour. At may atsuda mo kayong second floor na ning bali nung munukang kapatid.
Let me qualify that. Second floor na ning metong karing dakala bale at metong karing dakala kwarto nung no ka rin ang akit nila rin kayong collections. Sabi namin mama na ano?
Ala nung pitututuran ng tao, wala na lang kapitan kama, kapitan malan, pelarang cabinet kapatid.
Sa kapitan toys.
So syempre from all among the
over 11,000.
Or in the rin kay kang
some of the prized collections. As to why, pakibalwan tamo.
San Remy.
Din Jollibee nga din, these are the first toys produced by Jollibee restaurant.
The first toys, meaning
Yeah, mga
1988, kini kaya katamo
Kini
ng
kaya.
Pilipinas because mas winuna lang ng fast food chains kayong States, ne? Can you imagine kapatid? More than 20 years no running kay, mga 25 years. Loan mo, ne? Makuha. At saka, very simple, ne? Ngayon, ibiyame kayo nga nakiniugsen, eh.
Gusto mong tinake care mo na, pwede mong i-maintain din ka.
Maintenance.
Maintenance.
Makanano ka tedious in maintenance. Sabi painstaking itang pamagawa.
Do you clean regularly? Do you clean them regularly?
If you, gusto makalagay na kayong cabinet,
Standing.
they don't accumulate as much dust. So, wala mo okay lang.
So, every now and
Again,
then.
brushing them.
Oh my God.
So,
Ini,
Yan.
Ito naman, this is Charlie Brown, as most of us know. Ito yung inspiration ko naman sa
Kay Charles Jules.
Charles Jules. This,
But did this come from any fast food?
from McDonald's.
McDonald's yun eh. Di ka
Hindi,
tula
ito
mo?
yung tago. Ito, King Americano.
Oh, okay. So we don't. This
Yes.
was not a toy, a promotional toy. Kenny Ken Pilipinas.
Oo.
So meaning, from this 11,000 toys, alam mo local produced na. Nung iatin mo, like this one is from the States.
Yakin ko mo, kapilan may I acquired it because Charlie Brown, malapit siya yung puso mo.
Mag-attend ko naman ka rin kahit toy conventions. King SM, Megamall. Kahit ka rin nakakakot mo ulit itong BI-11 toys. Hard to find sometimes.
At pang times na may pag-swap kayo.
Oo, ganun.
Or sasaligin meto at meto.
Or on Facebook, detang kain, mag-collect mo naman. You can swap.
Okay, so,
see.
in expression is syempre rin yung promotional items, sila masyadong mahal.
Pero,
ating kaming makilan mala by standards.
Yeah, siguro, when I bought them. Normally kasi I just pay mga 20 pesos or 50 pesos.
Wow, right.
Already
Sometimes
naman.
free.
Then naman, Kinlang France. I saw them on
France.
eBay. France.
So you bought this from eBay. I see.
So, it's a set, a line of Dennis the Menace.
Dennis the Menace.
May fascinate kong kasi normally Dennis the Menace looks different.
Yeah, mataliwain eh.
Kaya amin, mukhang yun.
Mataliwain yung
Kaya
Dennis the
may
Menace.
intrigue ko naman eh. That's why I
And
have
this
to-
is from
France.
McDonald's?
McDonald's.
McDonald's, France. Makanya yung itsura yung Dennis the Menace.
Menicious yan talaga.
Correct, because Dennis the Menace is blonde.
Yes.
Lalo mo, tsaka straight chabwak, ma-freckles siya. Okay. And of course, ini, this is one set.
Doraemon.
Ha?
Doraemon.
Doraemon, yeah.
Hindi nga nagbago to.
Doraemon, and so this was from Japan naman.
Japan naman.
And
KFC,
KFC.
Kentucky Fried.
Oh my God.
Sir Percy, are you looking into the possibility na sabi mo dalang yung dobrain mo, akit ka rin akit na rin ang tao, may namin nakapang lugar na may pagyulangan.
Fanny can actually
Okay.
we kind of build this house also just to accommodate the
So itang kitang sinabi lang din na bisa kami ka museum. At you can plan it lang.
also I don't know the processes involved sa museum. Siguro lang, parang a live-in museum, bahay pa rin.
Yes,
livable.
yes.
But
And then
people
i-glass
can
case,
visit.
i-glass case mula siguro detang talagang mal,
Oo.
detang talagang rare, and then the others maka-stand
Yeah,
tila.
that's the exciting part when you have to
Yes.
categorize them.
Oh my
Hindi ko
God.
nga alam kung paano.
Speaking of coming
How
up
will
with,
you
kasi kayo talaga
categorize?
rin makanan ating linuwal during Christmas.
So nakating na ka bang isipan? Nung makanan may
Mas
categorize,
masakit yata ito.
Is it-
Kita ang counting part is 48
Alin ka
years.
pa, Brad?
Mag-categorize another
I think
48 years.
you need some library skills, ne? Library science skills. Pakita mo catalog mo rin because you can categorize them as
According to
food chains, ne? The fast food
Kaya
chain.
a year.
Or pwede mo rin by year.
Pwede mo rin by season.
Kaya pwede mo rin
Christmas,
by
like-
character.
Ay,
Oh my God. Pero gawa mo yan, that will be, I believe, one destination. Pero kakatamong local tourists, you know? Pacheting papasyal kayo ni Kapalit. Ay, munta kayo kitang fast food toy museum ng Percy Lugue. Aray ko. Nice, yeah.
Nostalgic experience.
Yes. Oh, wow.
Kasi this is pop culture ka ba na?
Correct.
Ating movies, ating comics and all.
And then of course, ela tutok ng mag-establish fast food chains. In the near future, dakal la pa rin kapatad. At I am sure, dagul yung ketang collection kanyan. Kabang darakal lang yung katamang fast food chains. Kaya kapatad?
Ay, nakala, salamat, maka-enjoy, maka-ingit. Pero, na ako mga mag-collect kapatad.
No.
Nakapagpituturan, mga nananumag.
Correct. Okay.
Babyemi po kaya kaming kapasalamatan kareng kakaluguraning personalan. Teresita Razon's Halo-Halo and Pansit Palabok, Rhapsody in Blooms, located at M&G Building, Dolores City of San Fernando. Thank you, Miss Mila Gonzalez. Ederm, Revolutionary Skin Health, Aesthetics and Wellness. Dakal salamat Dr. Eder and Anal Dizon. Crystal Homes Alasas, building homes, fulfilling dreams at Barangay Alasas, City of San Fernando. Sanctuario de San Fernando Memorial Gardens, Heaven on Earth at Barangay San Agustin, City of San Fernando. Special thanks to our high-tech dentist, Dr. Jose Lizander Galang of JL Galang Dental Group at the Pampanga ENT and General Hospital, City of San Fernando.
Good news po para sa lahat ng subscribers ng cable TV at cable internet. Naisabatas na po ang Anti-Cable Television and Cable Internet Tapping Act of 2013. At ayon dito, bawal makikabit ng cable TV at cable internet. Ang parusa sa sino mang lumabag sa batas na ito ay pagkakakulong at pagbabayad ng malaking multa. Bayad ka na nga, kulong ka pa. Kim Atienza po, nagsasabing pagdating sa batas, hindi weather-weather lang.
Huwag maging kabit. Supported by the PCTA.
Dati wala namang ganito kagrabing tagtuyot.
Dati po yun!
Epekto na po yan ng climate change. Panahon na po para makialam.
Dati, hindi naman tayo binabaha.
Dati po yun! Epekto na po yan ng climate change. Panahon na po para tumulong.
Nagbabago na ang panahon. Panahon na para magbago. Panahon na ang alamin ang mga paraan at tumulong upang pangalagaan ang ating kapaligiran.
Anuman ang iyong trabaho, anuman ang iyong estado, mayaman man o mahirap, kalusugan mo'y tiyak dahil ika'y nakasiguro.
Mga kariyon, sa panahon ng pangkalusugang pangangailangan, hindi na kailangan mangamba. Ang PhilHealth ay kaagapay at kabalikat sa buhay. Sa pamamagitan ng abot kamay ng mga benepisyo at dekalidad na serbisyo, sa PhilHealth, lahat ay panalo. Kaya sa lahat na ng miyembro na ng PhilHealth, alamin at gamitin ang mga benepisyong nakalaan. Para naman sa mga hindi pa miyembro ng PhilHealth, magtungo at magpamiyembro na sa pinakamalapit na tanggapan ng PhilHealth. Dahil layo ng PhilHealth, bawat Pilipino, miyembro. Bawat miyembro, protektado. Kalusugan natin, segurado.
Kapatid, babawian ko na ita, sinabi ko nandin na ati katambalak mangolekta.
Diyan siguro, Mama, I think eta na mirasta na kitang idada kaitana. Senior citizens tanang talagang octogenarian, etaya pa atagaling kayang collection na yun.
Collecting is one thing, pero accounting every single item just to make it to the Guinness is an entirely different thing, kapatid.
That is a gargantuan task, Mama.
Hanapin saludong-saludo ko kang Sir Percy Lugue, kapatid.
Can you imagine? 11,350 toys, items,
And still counting.
My God!
Robalo mo, kapatid, more than anything else, matula ko matulay ang sinabi ng, up to now, may excite niya pa mo rin.
Yes.
So you see that child in him talaga.
Correct.
He will always be a child at heart. At metong yung trait ito na dapat mawawala kay katama.
Nang kami misip ko, kapatid inibang collection, obsession na ba yan? I mean, di ba? It might border. Ketang obsession lang talaga Uli ngakit mo, may excite siya pa talaga.
Pero datang Aldo, I'm sure po, tangatin nga anak, atining rin pa unakana, rin nga puna, ay pag may nyadla, baka, makayali ka patan.
Correct. Sano kaya ka Reni, he is willing to part with. Kalakalda Reni kapatan.
Ayan. So, sana po, palagi kayong tumutok kayong manyaman na kwentuang Kapampangan. Uning baloy naman po, no ka din na kayo mandalanin kaya kayong paninap na ano maning kasakitan na dalanan nyo at tagumpenga kamtan nyo.
Magbalik kayo kayong pipumpunan nyo.
Uning maninay kaya kayong kayabe yung mismawaki, no?
Ating kayang tabi yung Mama Ray Yuma.
Kenny Muking, Personalan!
Bye!
paninap tamo oras ng manimunayeng Fernandino pamisasan metong disiplina't kaayusan tatak Fernandino'y sulong tamo masalayay bukas Fernandino ika'y dapat Fernandino first ulisak tamo Fernandino first ang ngalan mo Fernandino in manipula
Fernandino first.
Unang panahon, kay gandang pagmasdan, beldeng kapaligiran, simoy ng hangin, kay sarap lang hapin, at walang polusyon, saan man tumingin. May pag-asa pa ba, kayang tatanawin, maibabalik pa ba ang sariwang hangin? Mga huni ng ibon, maririnig pa ba natin? Maibabalik pa ba ang berdeng tanawin? Tayo nang kumilos, mga kaibigan, tama ng pagsira sa kapaligiran. Susunod na lahing ating maiiwan. May pag-asa ba, aking kaibigan? Magsama-sama tayo sa iisang hakbang.